EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pass complete, right side to Bowers. Down the sideline he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Ravens nothing.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
Now they'll run on 3rd down to Charbonnet. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third-down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. They give him 14 yards that time, but a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already.
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. You look at this Baltimore defense. Yeah, they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Somewhat sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive, it comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
The Raiders at 9-2 to start play. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Vegas first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
At the 4-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here. As they come up now, second and goal. They're going to look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Lucas Van Ness able to record his 5th sack of the season. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. He'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Trying to lay one up deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos, 18
He'll drop to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it though. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Now 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And running with power here. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Running left, here's Mitchell. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to move back in front.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 66 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
17. Raiders 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Ravens 17.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Come on. Come back here.
2nd and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Let's go now. Nice. Trap 60. 18 Rattler.
They'll drop the throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Second pop. Here we go. Set. Liking 18. Ready, ready?
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it, complete. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Warriors 70.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
19, 18 Cardinal, 8.
Now back to throw. From left side, it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. 60 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Takes it to about the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll set up to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. It's a big play there for Vegas. 47 yards.
They keep looking his way, and he certainly keeps delivering. That puts him just shy of 200 yards receiving now for the game. And I've got a feeling they'll keep calling his number until the end. Got to wonder, if you're on defense and you know he's getting the ball, can't you make an adjustment?
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll go with the keeper. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
70 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Palmer there to make the grab. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Raiders 28,
to the touchdown. Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift, and that run there, the offense feels like, hey, maybe we can get something going, but defensively, they've slowed them down the entire game. They don't want to turn into more. They're going to try and figure out a way to take it back on this next play.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
19 tight. Buffalo 18.
They go play action here on first down. Past the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Tyrell Dodson charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21.
79 Broncos. Trap 50.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Back to throw here. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Raiders 35. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw caught by Andrews. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
44-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Back to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
At the Ravens' 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Dante Horton. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 20.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Looking to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trey Palmer, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
42.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
There we go, set. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready?
They'll run it here with Charbonnet. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Let's go now. 19.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Go.
They run a draw here on 2nd down.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 88 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Ready.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. Second Pirates.
Running right, it's Pollard.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He'll try and do this himself. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Ravens, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.